ألف لام را تلك آيات الكتاب المبين إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the new episode of the Madina Arabic short tutorial series for Book 1. This is going to be the last part of Lesson 13 inshallah. Over the last 7 videos of this lesson, we've covered all the new concepts. Today we'll practice what we've learned as we go through the remaining exercises. Let's start with exercise 1 of part Jim on pages 79 and 80. In this exercise, we will need to come up with the plural versions of the given sentences by using the plural asma'ul ishara, أولئك and هؤلاء. The مثال is ذلك الرجل مدرس. That man is a teacher. To transfer this sentence to plural, we start with ذلك. Its plural is أولئك. Then الرجل becomes الرجال. And finally, مدرس becomes مدرسون. So together we have أولئك الرجال مدرسون. Here, أولئك is the مبتدأ. الرجال is the بدل for أولئك. And مدرسون is the خبر. Sentence 1 is من ذلك الفتى? Who is that young man? In plural, من stays the same and ذلك الفتى becomes أولئك الفتية. The plural version of the question is من أولئك الفتية? Who are those young men? Sentence 2 من أين ذلك المدرس? Where is that teacher from? Here we need to convert ذلك المدرس to the plural form, which is أولئك المدرسون. So the new question is من أين أولئك المدرسون? Our next sentence is تلك الفتاة بنت الطبيب. That young lady is the doctor's daughter. The plural version is أولئك الفتيات بنات الطبيب. Those young ladies are the doctor's daughters. Here أولئك is the مبتدأ, الفتيات is the بدل for أولئك, بنات is the خبر وهو مضاف, and الطبيب is the مضاف إليه. Sentence 4 هذا الطالب من إنجلترا وذلك من فرنسا. This student is from England and that is from France. And the new sentence is هؤلاء الطلاب من إنجلترا وأولئك من فرنسا. These students are from England and those are from France. So هذا الطالب became هؤلاء الطلاب and ذلك became أولئك in the new sentence. Sentence 5 أذلك المهندس مسلم? Is that engineer a Muslim? How do we say are those engineers Muslims? We should ask أولئك المهندسون مسلمون? Sentence 6 هذه المرأة ممرضة وتلك طبيبة. This woman is a nurse and that is a doctor. With the plural forms, the new sentence will be هؤلاء النساء ممرضات وأولئك طبيبات. These women are nurses and those are doctors. Sentence 7 من هذا الولد الطويل? Who is this tall boy? Our new sentence with plurals is من هؤلاء الأولاد الطوال. Sentence 8 تلك الفتاة الصغيرة أخت حامد. That small young lady is Hamid's sister. Now the plural version is أولئك الفتيات الصغار أخوات حامد. Those small young ladies are Hamid's sisters. Now let's quickly analyze this sentence. أولئك is the مبتدأ, right? What is الفتيات here? It is بدل for أولئك. And the اسم الفتيات is also منعوت. And الصغار is the نعت for الفتيات. The خبر is أخوات وهو مضاف. And the اسم مجرور حامد is مضاف إليه. Sentence 9 تلك المرأة أم الطالبة. That woman is the mother of the female student. Our new sentence should be أولئك النساء أمهات الطالبات. Those women are the mothers of the female students. And finally, the last sentence is ذلك الرجل عالم كبير من المملكة العربية السعودية. That man is a big scholar from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The ism alimun means a scholar. Its plural is on a pattern fu'ala'u. Can you convert alimun to fu'ala'u pattern? It is ulama'u, right? Then our new sentence should be أولئك الرجال علماء كبار من المملكة العربية السعودية. Those men are big scholars from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Here, أولئك is the mubtada and الرجال is badal for أولئك. What do you think is the function of علماء in the sentence? It is the khabar, right? And kibarun is not for علماء. Notice علماء is nakira ism here. That is why it's not kibarun is also nakira. These two ism also match in gender, case, and count as we expect. They are مذكر, مرفوع, and الجمع. من المملكة is jar wa majrur, and the next two words العربية and السعودية are the na'at for المملكة. That is why they both are معرفة and majrur and mu'annath, similar to منعوت المملكة. Very nice. We'll mark this exercise complete now and move on to exercise 2 on page 80. This is a very simple exercise where we need to fill in the blanks with one of the أسماء الإشارة للبعيد ذلك, تلك, or أولئك. I will give you a few seconds for each part to attempt on your own first, and I will show you the answer and its translation after that. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, okay? Let's go. Sentence 1. ذلك طالب. That is a student. Part 2. أولئك تجار. Those are traders. Part 3. أولئك مدرسات. Those are female teachers. Part 4. تلك طبيبة جديدة. That is a new female doctor. Part 5. أولئك أمهات الطالبات. Those are the mothers of the students. Part 6. أولئك آباء الطلاب. Those are the fathers of the students. أولئك آباء الطلاب. Part 7. ذلك فلاح. That is a farmer. ذلك فلاح. Part 8. تلك أم محمد. That is Muhammad's mother. Part 9. ذلك صديقي. That is my friend. Part 10. أولئك أخواتي. Those are my sisters. Part 11. أولئك إخوتي. Those are my brothers. Very good. We're done with this exercise. In the next exercise on the same page, we will need to find the jam'ul kalimati, the plural of the words given. The first one is ummun, a mother. Do you remember the plural of ummun? It is ummahatun, mothers. Next is abun, a father. Its plural is آباء. آباء is جمع التكسير following the pattern أفعال, as in أولاد or أبناء. The next ism is امرأة, a woman. Women will be نساء. It is a plural from a different root. عمة, a paternal aunt. Its plural is sound. عمات, aunts. ضعيف, weak. Its plural is broken and it is ضعاف. وزير is a minister. Ministers is وزراء, another broken plural following the pattern فعلاء. And finally, the plural of ismun is asma'un. As we know, ismun has two meanings. The first one is a name and the second one is a noun. So أسماء الطلاب means the names of the students. And أسماء الإشارة means the nouns of demonstration. Now let's mark this exercise done. At the bottom of this page in exercise 4, Dr. Abdul Rahim has listed several Jam'ut Taksir words that end with a single dhamma instead of tanween dhamma even in their nakira form. Out of many patterns we learned, the two Jam'ut Taksir patterns af'ila'u and fu'ala'u belong to a special category of ism which we call diptotes. We talked about these two patterns before in our episode for part 4 of this lesson. Let's see what we have in the first row. أصدقاء, أغنياء, أقوياء, and أطباء. So all these ism follow the pattern أفعلاء. I think here we are seeing the ism أقوياء for the first time. It is the plural of the word قوي, strong. In the second row, we have فقراء, زملاء, وزراء, and علماء. They are all on the pattern فعلاء. So once again, these Jam'ut Taksir words with the patterns أفعلاء and فعلاء are considered diptotes, and that is why they do not end with tanween. If you'd like to refresh your memory on diptotes, I suggest you to revisit our earlier video for lesson 9 and part 2. Insha'Allah, we'll get back to discuss more about diptotes in the last 2 lessons of this book. Until then, we should try to slowly get ourselves familiarized with a few diptote patterns when we run into them. Okay, let's now flip over to the final page of the lesson. We already covered the table given at the top of page 81. In the second table underneath, we can see the summary of the verb conjugations that we practiced in lesson 13. For singular third-person مذكر ism, we use the base form ذهب, as in محمد ذهب, Muhammad went. And for third-person جمع المذكر, we use the form ذهبوا, as in محمد وحامد وعلي ذهبوا. For third-person مؤنث مفرد, we should use ذهبت, as in مريم ذهبت. And for third-person جمع المؤنث, we gotta use the form ذهبنا, as in مريم وآمنة وفاطمة ذهبنا. Let's conclude our episode by reviewing the new words given at the bottom of the page. ضعيف is weak for مذكر, and ضعيفة is weak for مؤنث. Their plural is ضعاف. The plural of is أمهات, mothers. الجمع of أب is آباء, fathers. The plural of قوي is أقوياء, as we just saw in exercise 4. And عالم is a scholar, and علماء is scholars. Congratulations! You have just completed the biggest lesson of Book 1. We are ready to start Lesson 14, which we will do in our next episode بإذن الله. I will see you in Lesson 14. Assalamu alaikum.